how's it going? Welcome back and welcome to the review on the Yorkville YSM8 studio speakers. I picked these things up locally in North Bay from Long and McQuaid, formerly Music City. But anyways, these were just under 300 bucks a piece, plus stands, plus cables. Now, you can go XLR out the back or 1/4-inch jack. It's a dual port bus, which is kind of cool. And of course you do have a master gain on the back. You've got also adjustments for your tweeter and your woofer separately, so you can add or take away if you need to dial them down a little bit. And I've actually had to dial mine down a little bit because it was a little bit too thuddy. They are ported enclosures, and these speakers are bigger than they look in the video, okay? Physically, they are a lot bigger than what they look. When I was looking for speakers, I like the Yorkvilles. We use Yorkville at the church for our stage monitors. And, you know, the Yorkville speakers, they're really good quality. A lot of their equipment is very good. Like, I've got Yorkville mic stands, I got Yorkville music stands, good quality equipment, right? And so I thought, well, what can the studio speakers be like, you know? And so I saw one video on YouTube, and it was a NAMM video, because there's no reviews, right, until now. Anyways, Kevlar speakers for the woofer, ported front enclosure, power buttons on the front, Luminace blue. I love it. It's my favorite color, blue too, which is awesome. Black cabinets, wood cabinets at that. Very heavy duty. Okay, these things are beastly. They do have weight to them. They are built. You know, the power output is 95 watts per speaker, and they're bi-amped. And basically what that means is you've got 1 amp that's putting 20 watts of capable power to the tweeter and 75 watts capable to the woofer. And then you've got one master of control that controls it all. And like I said, you can dial different things at the back for the woofer and the tweeter and frequency range stuff and whatnot. Now I chose to go with XLR output for the balanced output into my Yamaha MG82CX mixing board, which has 1/4-inch jack inputs for monitors and mains. And I'm in the mains channel, not the monitors channel, because I'm using them as mains. Anyways, the other thing too is I'm miking up my Fender Mustang 1 V2 amp because to go into my mixing board, I don't have a DI box, okay, which is recommended highly when you're going direct into a mixer that way. And I could probably see part of the reason why, but I'd have to have a DI box to really notice the difference, if any. But I didn't like the sound output from my pedal board being in, and so I thought, well, what's the other alternative? Mic up the amp. So I started studying about miking up your amp, and there's a lot of microphone choices, and I'm like, well, I don't want to buy too much more equipment. I'm running out of space. But anyways, so I've got a PGA 48 mic that I've had for a while. I've been using it for vocals. Put that in front of the amp, and it's actually sitting on the stand that came with my Apex 555 mic, which sits on a boom mic stand. So then I went out and I got another Shure PGA 48 mic because I need a new vocal mic. But anyways, continuing on, I know. I've got these set, as you can see, at either side of the room into the corners, and I've got them angled. And this way I can, you know, be here standing like this, or I can turn my back, whatever I want to do. And I get a little bit of output from the Fender amp, which I can't hear as long as I have these turned up. But you can hear a noticeable difference, like night and day. Like here's with the monitors being mic'd. Okay, so now I'm going to turn that channel right off. So now all you're going to hear is the Fender amp. So there's a noticeable difference. Now the drum machine I was having issues with going through guitar amps, because guitar amps have full range speakers. They're not really made to go boom. Okay, these are. Anyway, so let's pop on a beat here. Now this was the kind of thumping I wanted. And I've had to dial back the bass even. It's a little too thumpy. Because they are ported enclosures and they port out the front, so you're not getting back thump. You're getting all frontal. Huge improvement, and man, they're really still vibrating the room in here. It's crazy. It's crazy. I am barely pushing any juice through them right now, you know? So can you imagine 95 watts cranked? Oh yeah, that's going to be loud. So anyways, I'm going to do a little song for you guys on the SG. Just playing, you know, clean channel. Got a little bit of reverb coming out of that 65 twin reverb amp that I'm using as a modeling amp effect. I forgot to turn on my mic. Blooper for you. I want to serve you, Lord, for the rest of my days. I want to be like Jesus. I want to make the lame to walk and the blind to see. Open up the prison doors and set the captives free. Lord, I want to be like Jesus in every way. So that's just a little bit of it. You guys have heard that song before. I do my own stuff on YouTube just because I don't want to get, you know, copyright stuff going on. But hopefully I got the mix pretty good too. Still working on the mix though. You know, it takes a while to figure out the balance, you know. And it also affects too, depending on, you know, where your mic's located and all that other jazz. But all this is being recorded in through my Apex 555 mic. If you haven't seen that review, I got that from Long & McQuaid too, $190 mic. Awesome, awesome. Still learning some tweaking with it too, you know. But it's staying on its home on a boom mic stand, and I like it there. It works great, and its stand that came with it is going to stay on the mic down below on the Mustang amp. So works out great either way. But anyways, guys, the speakers are really, really good. I also got the Yorkville stands for the speakers. Now, these speakers don't have the hole in the bottom for those, you know, tall stands. And these stands have 2 more notches to go, so they can get a little bit higher yet, but they can also go down really low. So that's kind of really nice. And I like having them on stands because it gives me the heights I need, and it also looks much better and takes up less space than a bunch of milk crates, you know, that also look ugly. So, hey, put some nice stands on, and it also does affect sound quality too, depending on what your speakers are sitting on. So definitely, if you're going to get a set of these, get stands. But they do have these in a 5-inch, a 6-inch, and this 8-inch model version, and they are bigger than they look on screen. Okay, they really honestly are. And I took a chance buying them. I could have, got them from the loaner program from Long McQuaid, borrowed them out, tried them out, and then just said, oh, I'll take them, But I thought, what, I'll take a chance, And Yorkville is good stuff. It's when you compare it to stuff like even some of the Behringer stuff out there and other weird brands. I mean, Yorkville has been around a long time in the music industry. They really do make some quality stuff. And once again, they've accomplished that with these speakers. These are really, really good. I'm still probably going to have to dial down a little bit more bass frequency on the back. They do have adjustments on the back for that, as well as the master gain. And I've already dialed everything down twice in 2 stages now from factory default. But some of that too is playing with the mixer too. I've got control over the mixer, so I'll work on that first before I mess with these any further. But so far I've been, playing back and forth and, seeing how things are going. And, I'm honestly enjoying the sound. Like even the acoustic kind of plain sound, clean sound, whether it's my SG, my Chord, I don't even need to use my acoustic pedal that I bought. Like here's my acoustic pedal. Now here's without. More of an acoustic sound. That pedal is really super handy. Anyway, so well, I don't know what I can say bad about them. I really don't have anything bad to say other than I think maybe speaker grills would have been nice. But at the same time, who the heck really? You're not moving them around. You don't really need them, so it's not a bad point. They're not perfect. Nothing is. And I would probably say that's the only really bad thing I could say would be that the fact that they're not perfect like anything else in this life. You cannot expect a 5-star review on a product because that would mean that it's absolutely perfect and there's no such thing as that. So, okay. 4 3/4 it is. Okay. Price point, definitely worth the money. These were like $280 some each. Stands were $54 each. The cables, I think, were like $18 a piece, and they were like 20 or 25 foot cables, somewhere around there. A little excessive on the cable length for the size of the room, but if I went a little shorter, then I'd be short on cable. So, and this way too, if I wanted to use them in a bigger area eventually, I could do that and spread them out further. But this is kind of like my home studio in here, and I like it. The whole setup, it's what I've been after, for me, and everybody has their different taste, right? But for me, I mean, even in a room this size, the 8-inch is a perfect size for this size of a room. Now this room is, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 by 10 by 11, and pretty freaking tall ceilings, so even for this size of a room, 11 by 10, they're perfect. And yes, I've had these things wailing a little bit. I haven't really cranked the hell out of them yet, but winter's coming. Anyways, guys, if you got any questions, hey, feel free to ask, but check out the website, full specs, everything else on the Long McQuaid website. I will put the link in the description of the video for their website, and I'm pretty sure I'll remember too, I'll put the link for these speakers too. So you can take a closer look at these, but do take a look at all the Yorkville products and any other musical instrument or musical products you're looking for. Check it out on Long McQuaid. Go to the local store if you're in the North Bay area. This is Ontario, Canada, of course, and go check them out. They're located right now where the old Music City was. They are moving down to Lakeshore sometime, I guess, in the next couple of months. By the time that store is all ready to go, they'll be moving into their new location down on Lakeshore Drive in North Bay. But and the selection is going crazy, even in the store that they're in now, which is the old Music City store. I'm like walking in there every time going, I gotta have that. I need this and I need this. This is stuff that was never there before, you know? And it's quite addictive. But anyways, great speakers. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hey, if you're not subbed to my channel, hey, throw me a sub. If you like the video, hit the like button. You know, it lets me know. We'll catch you on the next one. Hey, all right, jam on.